Hello and welcome back to another video on my YouTube. Today we're going to simplify x squared minus root 2x plus 1 multiplied by x squared plus root 2x plus 1, and we have to find the solutions to x to the power 4 plus 1 is equal to 0. We'll start with the first part of the question as usual, and we'll simplify it quickly now. And I've done this to get x to the power 4 minus root 2x cubed plus x squared plus root 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus root 2x plus x squared minus root 2x plus 1. You can pause the video now and check my expansion, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. But you'll soon realise that a lot of these parts cancel out. We have a minus root 2x cubed and a plus root 2x cubed, so they cancel to get 0. We have x squared and a minus 2x squared, so they cancel out. And finally, we have a root 2x and a negative root 2x, and so they cancel out again to get 0. And what we're left with is x power 4 plus 1. And so that's why the second part of the question is asking us to find solutions to x to the power 4 plus 1. But when it says hence, we have to use the previous part of the question in our answer. What we have to do now, instead of doing the normal factorization, is that we have to use the brackets from before. As it says hence, we're going to use the quadratic formula, as you can see in green here. And when we input the values, we get this. For the left hand bracket, we get x is equal to negative root 2 plus minus the root of 2 minus 4 times 1 over 2. And on the right hand bracket, we get x is equal to root 2 plus minus 2 minus 4 times 1 all over 2. As you can see, the stuff inside the root is all the same. And we can simplify this down because we have a negative root, which cannot happen, a negative number inside the root. So we'll simplify it down to the root of negative 2, and this can turn into the root of negative 1 times 2. And as you would probably know, the root of negative 1 is I. And so the final answer is this. I'll explain it to you quickly here. Essentially what I've done is replace the root and combine all the equations together. So on the furthest right hand side, we have the I root 2, which I discussed a moment ago. But you can see multiple plus minuses. The initial plus minus, what we had from both quadratic formulas earlier, is the middle one, or the one on the furthest right. This is because in the quadratic formula there are always two solutions. Meanwhile, the plus minus on the left hand side has a slightly different reason. You can see on the first bracket that in the quadratic formula there's a negative root 2, and on the second bracket there's a positive root 2 because there's no sign at all. This means that for simplicity we can combine all the equations together so that x can represent 4 solutions. There's 4 different ways of combining the positive and negative values to give us a value for x. And there we have it. So thank you for watching this video today. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more Cambridge questions, and I'll see you next time.